Flagrant podcast host and comedian Andrew Schulz is somewhat turning on Donald Trump after voting for him over Kamala Harris in the 2024 presidential election. During a recent podcast episode via The Daily Beast, Schulz admitted he's been sort of duped by Trump. As the comedian put it, everything he campaigned on I believe he wanted to do, and now he's doing the exact opposite thing of every single fucking thing. There'll be people that they'll DM me like, "You see what your boy's doing? You voted for this." I'm like, "I voted for none of this," Schultz said. "He's doing the exact opposite of everything I voted for. I want him to stop the wars, he's funding them. I want him to shrink spending, reduce the budget, he's increasing it. It's like everything that he said he's going to do, except sending immigrants back, and now he's even flip-flopped on that, which I kind of like." Schultz maintained that he is not naive and knows politicians don't do most of the shit they say, but it appears Trump has been taking that to a new level. The podcaster added, "I don't want to be too cynical, but now I'm getting to the point where it's like, can they do anything?" Trump was a guest on the Flagrant podcast in October during his presidential campaign. The episode earned 9.6 million views and led Schultz to being branded a right-wing MAGA lunatic. Schultz told The Daily Beast earlier this year he wrestled with whether or not to have Trump on the podcast and give him a platform, and maintained that having Trump as a guest did not impact the election, although it wouldn't bother me if people thought that it did. "I think that America had made their mind up, and I think that a lot of people assumed that the vote for Trump was because he's this populist superstar that everybody loves and they're obsessed with," Schultz said at the time. "And I think what they're not calculating is there are a lot of people that were unhappy with the status quo, and they were voting to reject the current administration, which seemingly was saying that they weren't going to make any changes." Schultz said on his latest podcast episode that Trump had appeal with voters because when you feel like the status quo will do nothing and change nothing, you have way more of a longer leash for the outsider's ideas than you do the status quo's ideas. And I think that was the idea with Trump, who's like, maybe he will stop these wars. No. Maybe we will see what's up with this Epstein shit. No. Watch the full Flagrant episode in the video below.